This is OXDF, and I'm looking at the Santa's Holiday Hero Challenge from the 2021 Holiday Hack Challenge. This is a terminal, presents like this. So there's three options here. I can go to random matchmaking, and I will wait some period of time. I might get another player in here. I might not. Um, the idea was that they wanted to force you to potentially work together with other people. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to jump in here. The other option is if you already have somebody offline you want to work with, you can do this thing where you create a room and give them the number, and then they can click join room and put it in and join you, and you play together. But there's a hack involved here in that there's a single player mode you can activate. And so once we're in here and we join, we're in this thing and we're waiting for another player to join. If we inspect, there's two things we got to check out. The first one, and I've already actually changed this, but we'll see it here. For some reason it just disappeared there. Let's go back and reload this. Sometimes that, I'm not sure why that happens, but it's happened to me a couple times. Under application, so you can see there's a cookie here associated with hero.kringlecastle.com. That cookie is named ho ho ho, and the value when URL decoded is single player : true. By default, this is set to single player : false. So I came in here and changed this, and then cookies, it's a persistent cookie, so it's going to stay that way until someone changes it back, I guess. So that's good. And if I just had made this change for the first time now, I would want to make sure to come in here and reload the frame. I'll do it anyway, to make sure that the connection that's set up with the server has that cookie as true to allow for single player mode. The next thing I need to be able to do, and we'll come for this, I thought this would be enough, but if you come in here and look at the sources, we will, let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and full screen this for a minute. Down here in this sort of C window, here's that, JS, holidayhero.min. Chrome DevTools are really nice. They offer you this, do you want to pretty print this minified file? So it's basically saying, I've got one line with 27,000 characters. That's clearly ugly. Do you want me to apply some spacing to it? So I click yes, and it makes it nice and pretty for me here. I can start up at the top here. It defines a bunch of variables. One of the things I noticed right away, right here, is this function. So set interval, this means it's going to run periodically, and when it does, in fact, you can see the interval is 100. I believe that's 0.1 seconds, so it's running a lot. And this is probably only running at the beginning until you get a partner. But if this variable single player mode, and it clears the interval, and then it starts setting in the computer, and the computer has joined, blah blah blah. And so that's interesting to me. What is this single player mode? I thought, oh, maybe this gets set by the fact that I put in my cookie. But in fact, if I run it, you can put it down here, you can see it's actually still false. And if I come up here and Control F and search for it, this is actually the third instance, the second instance. The first instance is right up here in the very first line still, and it's set by default to not 1 or 0. So that's there. So the question becomes, let's see, do I still have an active session over here? I might. What happens if I do single player mode equals true? Equals true. And right away, player 2, the computer has joined. So the computer is in and ready to start the game. All I got to do now is click on the power button down here, and I will start my game. Now, I actually had some real challenges. For whatever reason on my desktop, this game is incredibly laggy. Instead of coming at a constant speed and being playable, they would bunch up and then they would be out of place, and it was basically impossible to actually touch them and get them right. I worked with the developers a little bit, and we couldn't figure out what was going on. But I'm going to jump over to my laptop and play it there, so you can see the game.